Hello VC, what's going on? It's me, Will, and I'm back finally with another new video. And as usual, this is gonna be my new music update video. I'm gonna show you some new records that I just got in the mail recently. All of them are fairly new releases. In fact, I think most of them are pre-orders, so I've just been getting them in the mail recently. But yeah, before getting started, I just wanted to check with everybody out there in the VC, of course. I hope everybody's staying safe and healthy, and hopefully at home as well. As for me, things are going really good. I've been working from home for, almost 4 weeks already. And things are going really good, except that I'm going a little bit stir crazy from being home for so long, like everybody out there. Especially in the VC, I really miss going to concerts, miss going to the record store. But for now, the main thing that we have to do right now is be a little bit patient and stay at home as much as possible, of course. And that's the great thing about music and being a fan of music, because we can actually play some of our favorite records at home whenever we want and kind of release a little bit of that stress that we've been getting for the last few weeks or so. So yeah, I hope everybody out there in the VC is doing well as well. But yeah, let's go ahead and check it out, and let's start off with that new music update video. Like I said, most of these records are gonna be new releases, and let's start off with the newest album from Slang, and this is the Deadbeat Bang of Heartbreak City, and it just came out a few months ago in 2020 on Bridge 9 Records. And if you watch my videos, you may be a little familiar with Slang. I think I mentioned them in the past. This is also one of my favorite new bands out there. Great rock and roll band, fronted by James Alex, who's featured here in the cover of the record. This is, I believe, their third full-length album, and this may be their best one. This is one of my favorite albums of the year so far. Great rock and roll record. I came in with a nice inner sleeve, some pictures, and the lyrics. And since I pre-ordered this one, I just got it in the mail not so long ago. It came in with a really cool color vinyl, like a split gold and white vinyl with the Bridge 9 labels, like a translucent color as well. Great looking record and great sounding record as well. If you're a fan of any kind of rock and roll music, I would say maybe in this record in particular, Slang is very influenced in bands like The Replacements. In fact, James recruited Tommy Stinson from The Replacements to play bass in this new record. So you can really tell their influence in songs like, of course, Tommy in the 80s, and maybe a little bit on Born to Raise Hell. Really fun album to listen to, especially now that the weather is nice outside. Great summer album, very powerful, fast-paced, and very catchy as well. Check it out. Again, this is Slang with the Deadbeat Bang of Heartbreak City. Alright, up next, and if you watch my videos, you know that this one's coming. This is the newest album from Green Day, and this one's called Father of All Motherfuckers, and it came out just a few weeks ago in 2020 on Reprise Records. And yeah, the newest album from the California punk rock trio, and I pre-ordered this one on the band's website, and I ordered the limited edition version of the album, and it's also the uncensored version of the album that doesn't have the unicorn here in the front covering the explicit words, of course, or explicit word. And it also came in with a really cool looking color vinyl. Here it is, with the red and black vinyl and the custom labels. Really love the pricing on this one. And yeah, what can I say about the new Green Day album? I know that this one has got a lot of mixed reviews out there. A very polarizing record among Green Day fans. A lot of people seem to love it, a lot of people seem to hate it. In my opinion, I think it's great. And why I think it's great is because I love it when the band takes risks and they do something completely different than what people expect from them. I think when Green Day announces a new album, a lot of people kind of are expecting it to sound like a particular way, expecting it to be like the new American Idiot or the new Dookie, and they come up with a completely curveball for everybody out there. They release an album that's completely different, a very eclectic mix, only 26 minutes in length, fast-paced in some of the songs are a little bit slower. There's one of the songs that experiments with trap music. It's a very interesting album that is completely different to what the band has done in the past. And another thing, this album is the opposite of the American Idiot. Like I said before, when Green Day releases a new album, people are expecting it to sound like American Idiot or some of their older albums. And in this album, they're doing the complete opposite. It's a very short album. It doesn't have a particular theme or topic. It's not political. It's a very eclectic mix of songs or types of songs. And ends up sounding great in my opinion. It's different, but it's a very fun album. That's what I'm trying to say. It's a very fun album to just play out loud, especially now during the summer, the spring and the summer. It's a very fun album to listen to. And you can tell that from the front cover of the record, where they just grabbed the American Idiot front artwork and they just wrote things on top of it, kind of to give a statement that this is the opposite of what American Idiot did back in 2004. But yeah, if you check it out, give this album a listen. I recommend the song called what's it called? Sugar Youth. That's my favorite song in the whole record. And of course, the two singles from the album, Father of All, Fire, Ready, Aim. Very, very catchy songs and very fast-paced. Great new album by Green Day. I've really been enjoying it. And since I ordered this one, and since we're talking about Green Day, I'll show you something related to Green Day. I also ordered this from the band's website. It's the newest edition of the Q magazine, which has Green Day in the front cover. And since I ordered this one, and by the way, this one comes with a really cool interview about the making of the new record. But since I ordered this one, it also came in with a nice 7-inch single. This is Green Day with Live at the Whisky. It has 2 live songs in the single, Father of All and American Idiot in side B. And I think this one is just on standard black vinyl with the custom labels. As far as I know, that's the only way to get this single, by buying the Q magazine. I'm not sure if it's still available. I'm going to put a link here in the description in case you want to buy one of these. But it's a really cool single to have. Not only because it's the first time that we get to hear a live version of Father of All, but it sounds great, and it's a great concert, I think, especially with the new song, and a great pressing coming in from Reprise Records as well. So yeah, Father of All and American Idiot in side B. And since we're still talking about Green Day, I'll show you the newest edition of Guitar Player magazine, which has also Billy Joe Armstrong in the front cover. I ended up just buying this one on Barnes & Noble. You might be able to find this one pretty easily out there. Alright, up next, this one was a record store find from a few months ago. This is Courtney Barnett with her newest live record. This one's Mtv Unplugged. And I didn't know that they were still doing MTV Unplugged, so apparently they are still doing them, at least in Australia. And it came out in 2020 on Mom and Pop Records. Here's the back. I got this one at a record store, and I ended up getting the exclusive, the indie record store exclusive vinyl on color vinyl with the blue, really cool looking blue vinyl and the custom labels. And yeah, Courtney Barnett, one of the more popular indie rock artists from right now. She's really been on a roll in her last 2 albums. Have a great artist. If you watch my videos, you're familiar with her. And yeah, in this record, in this live album, she plays a lot of her original songs and a couple of covers. Really like her live version of Nameless Faithless, track number 5 here. And also like the cover that she did of a song by Leonard Cohen. It's the last song in the album. It's called So Long Marianne. Overall, a very solid release from Courtney Barnett. Very fun to listen to, and great pressing as well. Courtney Barnett with her MTV Unplugged. Alright, up next. And this is another band that you might know from watching my videos. I'm a big fan of this band. This is the newest record from Warriors. And this one's called You or Someone You Know. And it came out in 2020 on 6131 Records. Again, a big fan of this band, and Lauren Denizio is the name of the front person or the front woman from this band. Came in with a nice 6131 sticker. Also, since I pre-ordered this one, it came in with a promo poster, Warriors, promoting the new record, and an insert with the lyrics. And the vinyl itself, I'm pretty sure it came in also with exclusive color vinyl, like most of the pre-orders. Oh yeah, this one is really cool looking. Kind of like a splatter, black, blue, and translucent vinyl with custom labels. Great looking record. It's one of my favorites so far in this year. Not only because of the pressing, but also because of the music. Great punk rock music, maybe leaning a little bit more towards the pop punk sound. Definitely very catchy, very melodic. Lots of very positive lyrics, as Lauren usually does in her lyrics. And overall, a very catchy album, a really fun record to listen to. Make sure you check this one out. Also, Warriors with You or Someone You Know. Alright, up next is another pre-order. This is the new or the debut album from Glady. And if that name doesn't ring a bell, it's because it's a really new band that was just created by the lead singer of the band, Cayetana, from Philadelphia. If you watch my videos, you may be familiar with Cayetana. But they ended up breaking up last year, and the lead singer created this band, Glady, and they released their first album in 2020 called Safe Since. And it came out on Lamo Records. And since I'm a big fan of Cayetana, of course I had to pre-order this one, not knowing that much how it would sound, but I was very happily surprised that it sounds a lot like Cayetana. And since I pre-ordered it, it came in with a lot of goodies. It came in with a zine, Safe Since, titled Safe Since, with some of the lyrics and some additional artwork from the new record. And came in also with an insert. There's the band right there. And it came in with also really nice looking vinyl with a pre-order. This is a translucent green and cream color with the custom labels. Really great looking. And yeah, like I said, I was very pleasantly surprised with the sound of this record, because I wasn't quite sure on how it was going to sound, if it was going to be very influenced in Cayetana or if it was going to be something completely different. It sounds a lot like Cayetana, maybe with a little bit more of that electronic sound from keyboards, but in a very good way. It was a very well crafted record, flows really good, great indie rock coming in from Glady. This might be also one of my favorite records of the year so far. Again, this one's Glady with Safe Since. Alright, and last but not least, I also got, or I went to see Mxpx live back in January, when we could still go outside. It was one of my last concerts that I went to, and if you watch my videos, you know I'm a huge fan of Mxpx, great pop-punk music. Ended up getting something from their merch table, the self-titled album that came out back in 2018. So it was also one of my favorite albums of 2018. I think it ended up at number 4. Very catchy pop-punk music from Mxpx. It's one of my favorite albums by the band. It was also came in signed But after the show, I ended up meeting also all the members of the band, which they could have also signed it as well. But yeah, I only had it on CD before, so I ended up getting this one on vinyl because I love it so much. Came in with a nice insert with the lyrics, and the record itself just came in on standard black vinyl, the custom labels. But yeah, this one was one of my favorite concerts in the last few months, I would say. I had a great time, lots of energy, very catchy music, of course, from Mike Herrera and the band. But yeah, a great record. I ended up glad to add it to my collection on vinyl. And yeah, since I went to the concert, which was back in January, I'm gonna leave you with some footage from that concert, which I'll add it at the end of this video. Again, VC, thank you for watching and take care. Bye bye.